Welcome to Unstoppable Female Entrepreneurs, where business expert and success coach Kelsey Matheson teaches you how to massively grow your business, navigate the mind drama that's holding you back, make more money, and acquire the skills and confidence to become unstoppable.
Hello, friends. Welcome to Unstoppable Female Entrepreneurs. I'm Kelsey Matheson, and you are listening to episode number 4. In the last episode, we dug deep into our core belief systems around money. If you listened to that episode, what were some of the beliefs you uncovered about money? What were the feelings you associated with it? Did some of your limiting beliefs reveal themselves? This episode takes what we talked about last week to another level. As wellness entrepreneurs, we are providing a product or a service that helps people and serves them in a meaningful way. We fill in a gap where our audience or our clients have a specific need. And as we build our businesses, we generate revenue. That's the goal, right? Because if your business isn't making money, it's a hobby. So last week we talked about money, and this week we're going to talk about wealth. Wealth is not something that you go out and get. Wealth is something that you create. The definition of wealth is that it's the abundance of valuable financial assets or physical possessions which can be converted into a form that can be used for transactions. So how do you generate wealth? Well, you do it by creating value. The way that you create wealth is by creating value that you put out into the world. Now, remember last week when I said that there are many of us who were raised to think that there's this big pie that represents all the money and the wealth in the world. And if some people have a big portion of that pie, then it means there's not enough to go around for the rest of us. And I've also heard people say, well, billionaires shouldn't be billionaires because they should give their money away to others that need it. Well, there are billionaires that actually do exactly that. There have been people who have gone from billionaire status to millionaire status because of the money that they've given away. But let's take a closer look at what the real issue is here. If you want to have a healthier relationship with money, then you should be questioning all of your negative thoughts and feelings about money and wealth. We talked a lot about this last week. If you have a negative reaction or feeling about billionaires being billionaires, for example, or you think that people with a lot of money are corrupt, or that money will corrupt you, or that people who are rich are greedy, or whatever your negative thoughts are, the question to ask yourself is why? Why do you think that? Why do you have a problem with people who make or have a lot of money or have a lot of wealth? What are the thoughts you are thinking when you get upset about wealth or money? What are the feelings that are generated when you think those thoughts? Because diving into that will absolutely uncover many of your limiting beliefs and mind drama and blocks that you have about wealth and money. As entrepreneurs, the point is for our businesses to serve people, and by doing that, our businesses make money. So doesn't it seem totally counterintuitive to have negative thoughts and feelings about money, but at the same time, you're also working really hard for your business to generate more of it? Here's a little secret. We all have our own mind drama around money, but most of it is unconscious. Most of it was passed down to us. Most of us are conditioned to think and feel a certain way about money and wealth, which is why it creates so much mind drama and why our brain wants to stop us from moving forward because it's just trying to keep us safe. As business owners, we have a community to serve, so it is your responsibility to add value. And the value comes from building a business that provides services or experiences or products that are worth 10 times the amount of value that you are selling them for. As business owners, it's important to overdeliver because that, my friends, is what will generate wealth. Wealth equals value, and value equals wealth. So the next question is, how do you overdeliver and add value in your business? Well, let's talk about this. One way is through speed. If you sell a product, is there a way of getting it to your customer faster? If your business is results driven, how can you help Your clients produce results more quickly in a way that still feels in alignment with you and what you're offering. I always say that speed kills when I'm referring to building your business, but in terms of customer service and achieving results, reducing wait times can massively transform your business and add more value to what you do. For example, I help my clients double their revenue. Now, achieving those results does vary based on my clients and where their business is at, but the more I do it, the more I see what works and what doesn't, and I'm able to shorten the amount of time that it takes for my clients to double their income through my coaching. I have a client right now, actually, who helps women who are about to turn 50 lose unwanted weight once and for all, for good. That's her niche. And for her, she knows she can help her clients lose that weight fast. She doesn't mess around. That's her thing. Lose it fast, lose it for good. Now, that might not work for all weight loss coaches, but it works for her, and her clients get the results they want more quickly because for them, they want to lose it before they turn 50. A second way to add value is through quality. How can you increase the quality of what you offer, and what defines quality in your customer's mind? How can you improve upon your products or your services so the quality increases? Now, it's important to remember that the quality of something is from the perspective of your client. So do some market research to find out more about what that looks like and how you can incorporate that into your business. Let's say you're a massage therapist. How can you improve upon the quality of the experience? Let's say you're a massage therapist. How can you improve upon the quality of the experience for your clients? Maybe you improve the equipment that you use or the quality of the products you use, like the oils or aromatherapies, or maybe you incorporate a sound bath or something else that's extra special and makes the experience incredibly luxurious. A third way to provide more value is by offering more. How can you add more to what you offer? What bonuses or extras or gifts can you incorporate into what you're selling? I love receiving extra stuff. I mean, don't you? And I'm not talking about extra stuff for the sake of it being extra stuff that isn't actually helpful. I'm talking about extra stuff that would be really valuable even on its own. Something that your client would typically be happy to pay extra for, but you give it to them as an added bonus or a gift when they purchase one of your products or your services. A fourth way to provide more value is through your customer service. So as a coach, I record the sessions with my one-on-one clients through Zoom, and I send them a recording of the call so they can download it, save it, use it as a reference, go back and listen to it a few more times to really absorb and learn from the concepts, or they listen back to the coaching so they can dig even deeper. I know a lot of coaches do this nowadays, but when I started doing that, it really wasn't the norm. And my coach had done it for me, which I found super helpful. So I started doing it with my clients. And this was years before the pandemic, when people weren't as used to being on Zoom or having access to recordings or replays. And it was just a small little perk that doesn't take that much time, but it adds so much value to the clients, especially if they're watching it over and they really use the recordings to accelerate their growth. Right? There have been times when I'm working with a client on something specific, like money mindset, for example. And not only will we do the coaching session, but then afterwards, I'll send them a link to a recording of a workshop that I've done, like the Love Letter to Money workshop, for example. Now, this Love Letter to Money workshop could be something that I would sell for $100. But when I send it to my client for free, it's added value that they appreciate. And it helps them to get the results they want faster. So now I'm incorporating speed into the equation, and they feel taken care of, and they're grateful for everything that I'm doing to support them on their journey as their coach. Value, 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 my friends. If you want you and your business to stand out, then adding value will set you apart, and it will help you to create wealth and abundance in your life. I truly believe that. Value equals wealth. And I've witnessed how this works over and over and over again. Think of it as karma for your business. And I don't mean what goes around comes around, or that karma is a social justice system. I'm a certified yoga instructor, and what I've been taught about karma is that it means action in Sanskrit. Now listen, the rewards of the actions taken are not the motive to take action. Right? Let me say that again. The rewards of the actions taken are not the motive to take action. We take action to serve without any attachment or expectation of succeeding. Right? If you take action from a place of only thinking about what's on the other side of that, if you're only thinking about the reward, then you will be very disappointed. For example, let's say I decide to go live every single day to provide a free training to my followers, and I do it with the intention of solely signing up more clients. I'm really not helping anyone. I'm not helping my audience. I'm not helping my business, and I'm actually better off not doing it at all. And I know that sounds harsh, but it's true. Doing those trainings from a place of wanting to sign clients is actually going to repel anyone who comes across those videos because it's from a state of desperation. Now, somebody watching those videos might not really know the reason why what I'm saying isn't resonating with them, or maybe what I'm saying is super compelling and it is resonating, but they're not really motivated to sign up as a client for some reason, right? And they can't really put their finger on why that is, but the motivation to sign up just isn't there. I could do the exact same training videos, but with the sole intention to help. So let's say I go live every day, but I go live with the intention to serve whoever might be watching, whenever they might watch, right? It could be a person 2 years from now who comes across this video, but they find it super, super helpful and beneficial and it transforms their lives in some way. That is why I go live. That is why I do those videos. This is one of the hardest things that we have to coach ourselves on as wellness entrepreneurs. But once you're able to master this, and let me tell you, it's an ongoing practice, but once you master this, it will massively transform your business. Taking action to serve is adding value. Being attached to our why and taking action from that place will have you adding value authentically. And when we're truly and authentically adding value, it will translate into wealth. Value equals wealth. So the question for you, my friends, this week is how can you start adding more value? This is what I want you to think about this week. What are some examples of how value was added in an exchange that you had? When have you had some incredible experience and how was value incorporated into that circumstance? And what could that look like for your business? Think about your clients and how you can add more value to serve them at the highest level. That is what will generate wealth and abundance for you and your business. All right, that's it for today, my friends. Thank you so much for listening. And I have to say that I'm so excited about all the reviews you've been leaving me and the messages that you've been sending me. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. I'm really grateful for your thoughts and your comments about how this podcast has been helping you and what you're finding interesting and valuable. Speaking about value. And if there's anything you want to learn more about, please let me know. I'm just so thrilled. So thank you again for those of you who have taken a moment to leave this podcast a review. I'm sending you great big cyber hugs. Have an incredible week, everyone. Ciao for now. Hey, if you'd like a weekly dose of motivation, inspiration, and actionable tips to grow your business while managing all the things, then you need to get on my email list. Just head over to kelseymatheson.com to join my list. And while you're there, check out the awesome free content I give away. If you enjoyed what you heard today, please share with other female entrepreneurs who need some love and support. And of course, if you haven't already, I would be so grateful if you subscribe, rate, and review my show on your favorite podcast player. Thank you for listening, and I look forward to connecting with you next week.